Hello, everybody. My name is Adam. Your name is your name. Insert here, whatever it is. And I am on a mission to be the most prolific reviewer of all time, which means I need to review a lot of movies, TV shows, books, plays, whatever. And today I am reviewing the hit, I guess, show called Hell of a Boss. And a bit about it, it was created by Vivian Visipop Madrano, and it's a spin-off. It's not exactly a spin-off, it's more set in the same universe as Has Been Hotel. And it basically follows the employees of IMP, so immediate murder professionals. So this is an organization of imps that you can hire in hell if you want somebody on Earth to be assassinated. And the show kind of really focuses on Blitz. It focuses on all of the characters, but probably Blitz's relationship with a Goetian, I don't know how you say it, but a Goetian demon, which is like high in the hierarchy, named Stolas, who was like this owl demon. Um, so it kind of really focuses on that relationship and also Blitz's relationship with the kind of frenemy he has. Um, Personally, I liked this show a lot better than Hell of a Boss. Hell of a Boss is really good. They're both created by the same people, but Hell of a Boss, I think the color palette can get a little bit tiring, and I think the apart from the relationship between Lucifer and Charlie, his daughter, it's hard for me to be very um, not empathetic, but it's hard to me for that to speak to me because there's lots of things where I didn't personally make those kind of choices, but I'm sure there are a lot of people who did make similar choices. But for me, the relationship between uh, Blitz and Stolas is all about like feelings of being inadequate on both sides. So Blitz is like an imp, and he's like the lowest on the social hierarchy of hell, and Stolas theoretically is at the very highest rung of hell, but he doesn't really feel that way. And Blitz is somebody that makes him feel special, and it's kind of a reminder that you can find love in uh, at any time in your life and in situations that necessarily um, you're not necessarily expecting. But then you have all of this other bit, which is the power dynamic between Stolas and Blitz. So Stolas basically is one of the most powerful demons in hell, right? And these imps, while they can assassinate people in the mortal world, they can only do it because of Stolas. So basically, Blitz's entire employment depends on Stolas. Blitz's life and existence depend on Stolas. And Stolas might say that he loves Blitz, but like there's a power imbalance, definitely. And I also liked the relationship between uh, Stolas and his daughter Octavia, because I have a daughter, and you want so much for them, and you want to be close to them, and like there's this scene where he takes her to this amusement park that she liked when she was 5, but now she's a teenager, and I've done things like that, I've said things like that, and you think, oh, I just want you to know how much I care about you. That's all. That's why I'm doing this. Maybe it's stupid, but I just want you to know. Yeah, and they're going through this sort of like very traumatic separation, um, Stolas and Octavia's mother. So I think that's something that speaks to people who've been through those experiences. Uh, the other thing that I like more about Hell of a Boss as opposed to Has Been Hotel is that I think that they're the same people. I think it's just because they kind of got rid of the color palette for because Hell of a Boss, they go to Earth, right? So there's other colors. It's more interesting. It's more vibrant. And then Stolas is more like this kind of blue, purplish gray color, and his design is so great too. So I think maybe they had more time to think about character designs for the characters in Hell of a Boss rather than they did in um, Has Been Hotel because some of the characters are interesting, like Alistair, the radio demon. He's like really creepy. He's perfect, but actually, he didn't originate in this series. The creator put him in, and she, or they, whatever, the creator of the series created Alistair earlier. So you can tell that there was a lot of time to think about what the character should look like. And Vox also looks really good, but then, and Serpentius looks really good. So actually, I think that it depends. Like, it just depends on which. I don't like the red and the pink. I like more like colder tones. So I think this has more colder visual feel. And I think that there aren't as many songs in Has Been Hotel, although, I mean, in Hell of a Boss, although there are a lot of songs, but there's not as many songs as in Hell of a Boss. And that's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because there are some kind of mediocre songs in um, Has Been Hotel, but it's a bad thing because there are some really great songs in Has Been Hotel. So I really liked it, and the series, both of those series that I reviewed are not done yet. And my son is like, "Oh, why did you review? Why are you reviewing it when they're not done?" He really didn't like the fact that I reviewed the Amazing Digital Circus, but I have to, man, because I keep going and going and going. I can't wait for everything to finish. But I had a review of Ghosts, two reviews of Ghosts, the American version, so I can come back and review something again if I want to. It's my channel, man. I can do what I want. All right. Speaking of doing what I want, do what you want. If you want to leave a comment under the comment section, that would be great about this video. If you want to subscribe to my channel, that also would be great. I'm trying to go for 150 subscribers by the end of January. We already met our Christmas goal of 100. We're at 105, I believe, as of the time of this recording. Yeah, if you want to check out the Patreon, check it out. It's in the description below. Thank you. Bye-bye.